So you're going on a Disney cruise and you're booking Deck 2. Here's something you should know about Deck 2, especially aboard the Disney Magic or the Disney Wonder. Today we're going to go over our room tour of Stateroom 2026. Some things I liked about it and things I did not like about it. Back in March, my wife and I took our very first Disney cruise aboard the Disney Magic. What a fantastic time. I'm going to give you the tour of our Stateroom 2026. This room was an ocean view stateroom situated on the front of the ship. All right, so here we go. We're going to check into our room here. 2026 is where we're at. We'll do a review or a tour for you. I didn't see any tours already posted up there for this room, so I'll go ahead and put it on there. Here we are at room 2026. Our stateroom here. It's a pretty standard stateroom. I mean, it's nothing gonna be out of the ordinary here. Oh my goodness, something on the bed? What is this? Too excited. In here we got our life jackets, a ladder for the bunk bed that drops down. We're not gonna use, well, who knows? You might find me up there one of these times. Got a safe, you can put in a personal code there. 2 bathrooms in this one. By 2 bathrooms, I mean just split bathrooms. So you got the first one's the toilet. Right as you walk in, you got the toilet. It's not too bad. A little bit more roomy. I don't know if I said this before, but we have done a Royal Caribbean cruise. That was the one we did 10 years ago on our honeymoon. It was great. It was fantastic. We loved it, but we didn't really know what to expect out of cruising. So, but anyways, so their bathroom was tiny. But I'm standing in this, just so you know, I'm a 6'2" tall guy. Got a corner shelf, and I mean, look at this. I have you up at the ceiling, and there's still plenty of room for me. I mean, you could easily fit maybe a 6'5", 6'6", 6'7". I don't know. You got at least 6 inches, so it's pretty nice. Hair dryer, sink is in here. They come with soaps. They come with waste baskets. If you have need of disposing needles, there's methods down here. Let's see, over here, this is the other half. You got the shower room, which is nice. And on the shower room, you can see the hidden Mickeys. You gotta love that stuff. I'd die for that stuff. That's what I'm here for. Shower, again, I'm 6'2". This is a little tighter in here. I'm gonna have to duck. So, 6'2" guy, I'll shower in here. I know there are other places on the boat. In fact, the Census Spa, I believe is what it is. They'll let you take free showers in there. So if you're a really tall guy, you just go in there. So comes with these bath soaps, shampoos, all kinds of cool stuff. The towels with the Disney Line Cruise logo. Coming back. Oh, look at that. She's got it on.
I had to.
It is a one size fits all.
I don't have the sash one though. I got
oh my goodness, that looks super comfy. So here's our bed. I love the Disney beds. They're not 2 twins pushed together. It's an actual bed, which if you've done other cruise lines and you've stayed with a spouse or a loved one, you understand that they push those twin beds together. The first time we did on the Royal Caribbean, we didn't know that. So I went and jumped on the bed and, split the crack. It did not feel good. So we got our onboard announcements here, our mirror, vanity. Here's our large porthole. We did book on Deck 2, if you didn't know, 2026, Deck 2. Large porthole, which I am very, very pleased with. We decided not to go with the veranda this time to save the money, spend that money on the cruise.
There was a significant difference on this cruise. We had looked at one a day before, and it was only maybe $200 difference.
Right.
And we thought that might be worth it to have your own balcony, get the fresh air. Right. But we decided not to do that cruise. This one, there was a significant savings. So we thought, we're not going to be in here as often. If we want fresh air, we'll just go up on a deck. There's plenty of spots to go and relax. And
maybe next time. I've heard it's good to cruise on the verandas with kids, because if you put them to bed early, you can
have a place to go talk.
Yeah, find a place. You put them in a little extra space even.
Yeah.
That'd be nice, but for just the 2 of us.
Next cruise will be kids, so we'll do veranda next time.
Yeah.
But this is perfect.
For sure.
This is awesome.
It's
a great view.
So up here you have the drop-down bed. Make sure you can see it. Yeah, you have the drop-down bed up here. Up here you have the theme for the second star to the right. So the second star on the right shines in the night for you. There you go. I'm never singing again.
You don't have to pull this down.
Right.
Your stateroom attendant will.
Yeah, they'll pull it down for you,
or this for you
on their evening services. This is also a bed down here. So,
man, we've got to save our money.
Really nice. You got the lampshades, has the Disney park locations on it for the maps around the world. That's really fun. So yeah, there's not much to these rooms. It's really fun. You got I didn't show you the art. You got the Pirates of the Caribbean character sketch. Artist Mark Davis in 1965 is when he drew that. From Disneyland. Disneyland is our home resort, by the way. We've done Disneyland. We've done Disney World, but we've done Disneyland. I can't count how many times. This is Mr. and Mrs. Walt Disney on deck, 1934.
This is in every room.
Yeah, these two photos are in every room.
Well, I know this one. I didn't know Pirates was.
Yeah, I've seen many tours with that one in there. Again, if you don't remember, we're on the Disney Magic. Their first ship that recently was renovated maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago, something like that. But I understand Walt Disney was a fan of this type of activity, so hence the reason why the Disney Cruise Line was established. I know a lot of this has been covered by other people on YouTube and whatnot, but if you didn't know this already, each guest in their carry-on is allowed to bring, I think it's 2 bottles of wine per person, or like a 6-pack of beer or soda or whatever you want. I didn't have room in my carry-on to bring that much, but I did bring this. I understand water is kind of what people like to pre-order and have in their room. We didn't do that this time. It does come at a premium because it'll be in your room already waiting for you. You don't have to lug around a case of water. But we decided not to do that this time. I got a couple bottles of water. Since we're non-alcoholic people, we got the Martinellis. We're just going to stow it in our mini fridge. So yeah, lots of space here though. Lots of space. You got drawers, cabinets. I mean, there's tons of room. I was just talking to Emily. There's way more room in this stateroom on deck 2 than there was in the Royal Caribbean stateroom that we stayed in. So the layout makes a huge difference too. The bed right here, you have a nice little path to walk around. You have this nice area here. This is not tied down. The little coffee table they have here, it's not screwed down, so it can be moved. So, and I know some ships they screw that down. So you have much more room in here than I've seen in any other cruise line videos or personally myself. So that's good news. Also, we have wave phones here. I don't think we're gonna plan on using those. We have the Navigator app downloaded on our phone, which lets you stay in touch with your passengers, your fellow roommates, roomies, whatever, while you're on board. So that's not going to be an issue. Not going to be an issue for us, especially since we're here together. It's our anniversary. We're going to be together most of the time, anyways. I don't really foresee us leaving one another behind. So that's fine. That's fine. So that's the tour. What about the review? My review on this room. I wouldn't book it. I really wouldn't book it. It's loud when the sea gets rough. It really sounded like something was unchained and rolling underneath us, and something was banging above us. But all that time, it was really coming from outside of us. The acoustics, I don't know how it carried. It was just bad. It woke us up several times throughout the night. I really wish we'd have known about that beforehand, before we booked this, so that way we could book a different room. And next time, rest assured, I will not be booking on that part of the ship. I will be booking up higher, maybe get a veranda room, or maybe towards the aft where they're not getting the full blunt force of those waves hitting the ship. So that's just what I do. You live and you learn. I'm going to draw this out so you can kind of see where we're at. To draw this out, I hired one of Disney's aspiring Imagineers, me. It's just a silly little drawing, so forgive the artist, but it'll get the point across. Here we go. Here we have the ship, right? It's just if you were looking top down, okay? Our room was situated right about here, right where the ship starts to bend towards the front. This plays a crucial role for us because anytime the ship would come up with a wave and come down, we would hear a loud bang, bang, and it woke us up several times throughout the night. On the smooth nights, it was fine. We asked our mousekeeper about that, and he said it was only our room and the 2 rooms next to us that get that kind of noise when the seas get a little rough. So I was a little disappointed that we weren't made aware of beforehand. If you're a light sleeper, don't get this room because you won't get a wink of sleep. If you can sleep, if you're heavy and you want to save a little extra cash, because we did notice that this was slightly different in price than some of the other staterooms on deck 2. So if you can sleep through a lot of noise and you want to save a little cash, go ahead and book this room. But for me, I won't be doing it again. If you want to see our full cruise experience, click that link above from our embarkation day. It was a fantastic experience. Even though our room wasn't the best, I would go on a Disney cruise in a heartbeat. Absolutely amazing. So check on that link above for our full cruise adventure. Go ahead and give us a thumbs up, like, and subscribe. We do appreciate it. It really does help our channel grow. Thanks for watching. Until next time, we'll see you real soon because it's time to say goodnight. Oh my goodness, something on the bed? What is this?
That's what I just signed for. Robes! You got robes, honey!
I did. I got the special treat ones, or what they call them, I don't know. I got some nice relaxing robes. So.
To my left to help you relax, so Robert.
There you go. Oh, what's this?
Oh, Rainforest Day Passes.